I got you. And then Dylan just said I'm here. Yeah. Oh, now it says, now it's showing 0 viewers. But I've noticed, because I'm using Twitch Studio, I've done research on it. It tends to be inaccurate and mess up. Oh, now it's back to 2 viewers. Okay. Because like I'll have it on Twitch Studio on my computer as I'm streaming, but then I'll have it open on my phone as well. And my phone and my computer, they'll both say 2 different things. So, and then let's say I get like 5. Let's say I have like 3 stream. I end the stream, and then like an hour later, I'll look back at my stream analytics, and it'll say 0 viewers. I've noticed it takes about 24 hours for like the analytics to catch up, because in 24 hours, then it'll show, you know, all the viewers I had, and it's normally higher than I thought. Oh, is that breakable? No, it's not. Okay, now it's showing 3 people. So, I don't know. It's all good though. What do you with the money you're picking up? So what I do, so I don't know if you saw the vendors I go to. There's 5 vendors in the game, and usually each floor has at least one of them. And one vendor is your combo vendor. One is your offense, one is your defense, one is vitality, and one is potion. I never go to the potion vendor. The other ones I go to, and what I do is I buy upgrades for my attacks. I can also like upgrade how much health I have. Like right now on the bottom, I have 65 health. I can make it where I now have 80 health. You know, which actually, whenever I come up across one, which I should come across one soon here on this floor, I'll show you. But yeah, that's what you do with your money. You pretty much kind of upgrade your attacks. Then you'll also buy new attacks. Because when you start the game, you start off with 2 attacks: your standard attack and your first like magic attack. As a wizard, that one. Here is my first magic attack. Is this fire, which I probably should use on this guy, and this guy's. And then my second magic attack, which I just got, is this one. I haven't gotten my third attack yet. I think that's like level 4 offense combo. And then the combo one's my favorite vendor because that one specifically deals with your combo. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I hit a bunch of enemies in a certain amount of time in a row, there's like this purple circle that surrounds me and stuff shoots out from me. That is your combo. The stuff that shoots out from you is your Nova. And you can also upgrade it to where it slowly heals you if you're not full health, and it slowly fills up your mana if you're not full mana during your combo. Let me go down here. And then if I press the tab button, it brings up the map as you see all this section. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like it. This is definitely a game. I've beaten this game so many times, and the fact that I'm still playing it, even as small of a game as it is, small as in size and just how popular it is, because it's not popular at all. It's never been popular. I'm gonna try this on them. And then I have something else. I don't know if you saw that, how they stay on fire. There we go. So that's my combo right now. I also have it set to where if someone hurts me, they get the same amount of damage done back to them, which will also trigger my combo. So, and each class is a little different. Ooh, diamonds in there. Do you have abilities? Um, if you mean, I'm assuming you don't mean attacks. If that's the case, no. Like passives? No. You don't really have that. There's actually not really too much to this game. But no, you don't have that. Which that would be interesting. Ooh. Let me hang back a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to go around that way. Get this guy. Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to play this, let me know. Do you have a PC? Because that's what I would recommend, because I don't think it's cross-platform. So if you'd want to play with me, I'm playing on PC right now. If so, if you're struggling with money, I'll buy you the game. We can play together. That's the catch, though. If I buy you the game, we have to play together. Like, what are the differences between classes? I don't have a PC, unfortunately. Oh, man. So, the first class on the list is Paladin. This will be your melee fighter. I'm going to head out. Good night, all. Alright, Dylan, you take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. So your first class is Paladin. This will be your melee guy. He's very strong, very tough, can heal, not just himself but other people, but you have to buy that ability later on. You don't get it right away. And he can block certain projectiles as long as he's facing, because he has a shield. Which you could argue the shield's a passive ability. Like, you don't have to put it up or anything. You do have to face the attack, though, for it to work. And not all projectiles it affects. Like, these projectiles, a Paladin can't block those. Oh, I got hit back on. The bad Paladin, though, is, since he's melee, he's not ranged. A lot of these enemies, I have to get up on them to hit them. And some of these enemies, if you touch them, they do so much damage to you, even as a Paladin. So that is the downfall. So they all have their pros and cons. Now, I'm going off of recent memory. I played all the classes before, but years ago, so I'm actually going. In the past, probably 2 weeks, this is my third time playing this game. First time was Paladin. Second time was as a Ranger. So far, my Ranger is my favorite one. And I think the Ranger is the one they actually recommend for new players anyway. So the Ranger, what's cool about him is, well, he's ranged, as in far. You can actually be far away and shoot him. Is there something here? Oh, there is. Yeah, the Ranger is ranged. And really, that's really the only special thing about him is he's ranged. But that one thing is the reason why I like him over the Paladin. Like, the Ranger ain't that strong, ain't that tough, but he's ranged. And that makes it so much better. There's a lot of enemies that the Paladin can't get. Oh, the Ranger can get it just fine. So, yeah, I went down already. Next is the Wizard. That's actually who I'm currently playing. So far, I like the Wizard more than the Paladin, but not as much as the Ranger. Okay, I got you now. Yeah. However, I will say this: the Wizard is more damaging than the Ranger. Like, the Ranger is weak; his arrows are weak, but he can shoot them fast and far. The Wizard does not have the range as a Ranger, though. Like, you can see that's my range, which that's something you can upgrade through those vendors. But I have more damage than the Ranger. Another downfall, though, compared to the Ranger, health-wise, I'm weak. I have very low defense. I'd say with this health and my defense, a big guy just has to hit me twice and I'm dead. For a Ranger, probably 3 or 4 times. A Paladin, like 8 times. But yeah. Kayla's playing as the Warlock right now on our Temple of the Sun playthrough. Temple of the Sun is the expansion to this game. Which, if you buy this game, that expansion comes with it. Ooh. So you can kind of tell this area is a little darker. This lets me know it's breakable. And it's one of these. So here's a little puzzle, because you have puzzles throughout the floor. Up. And you can probably figure out what I need to do. It's based off of luck, pretty much. I gotta figure out what the first one is. Oh, okay, so that's the first one. Nope, that is not the second one. So, I remember that's the first one. Let's try that one as the second. Oh, that worked. Third one? Ooh. Alright, got all 4. And this just opened up for me. Of course, I recommend breaking every crate and pot. A lot of health and money, which I think every game's like that. But I don't know much from recent memory. I don't remember much about the Warlock, the Priest, the Thief. And there's one more because I think there's 7 total. I don't know if you noticed, I did not grab this potion because I already have it. And this potion just refills all of your health and mana. But I'm already maxed out anyway, so I can't even use it. Actually, I can use it, but I'll waste it if I use it. Ooh. One of my favorite all-time games is Prince of Persia at the same time. That game is awesome. Did you know they're coming out with a remake of it? Which I don't think it's been announced when, or it was delayed during COVID or something. But they're supposed to come out with a remake. Yeah, that game is awesome. I played it, I think, originally on the PS2. Oh. Yeah, nothing breakable. What hit me? So nothing's mom's going to be home soon, so I gotta go. Alright, well, you take it care. It was nice talking to you, Kyle. Maybe we can play sometime in the future. Oh, I didn't. Me and my cousin played through it one night on the 360. Wow, one night on the 360. I think it took me about a week to beat, but I took my time with it. And it was on the PS2. Bye, James. This is Sam. Bye, Sam. This is James. I got 5 bronze keys. Might as well use them. Alright. Oh yeah, Jeff, I checked our grades for that test. He hasn't graded them yet. Well, I checked my grades. I don't think he's taken the test yet. So I was gonna say, if you haven't taken it yet, but he's graded mine, this will kind of give you an idea of what, if you copy off me, what grade you're going to get. But he hasn't even graded mine yet. But he doesn't grade it pretty much, yeah. Because it's funny, because you know, me, Ron, and Damien did it together. And then Ron was telling me that he asked him when you're going to grade it, and James told him he'll grade it later that same day. So this is Thursday, I think, is when we take it. Yeah. But knowing how James is for the past 2 semesters, almost always when he says he's going to do something, he never does it. Not that he actually is lying, it's just because he's so busy. And I notice he kind of is a little forgetful. So I think that's all it is. But no, he ain't going to grade it till the 22nd. Like when Ron told me, you know, he'll grade it later today. I think I even told him, I doubt it. He's so busy. Also said he would email me the test this weekend. That didn't happen. Exactly. Yep. Like I said, it ain't that he's lying. He probably, meant well when he told you that. He's just been so busy. Because, like you said, I think you said it. He's just all over the place. Well, I've got a plant. Wants to be. Oh, breakable wall. Okay. As long as I keep moving, the plant will not get me. But I can get the plant. Alright. But yeah, I was gonna say in the future for the test, I don't know if you're down to do it how me, Damien, and Ron did it. Because I've never done that before. The first semester, I've always taken the test by myself, except for Roger's class, we'll take them all together. Or in class. The previous semester, I did take a few tests with some people, but that was it. But I'm actually going to try to do it differently this time, like actually take it with people, talk it over. And even doing that I'll learn. Even like during the review of the test. So I think that was actually a really good idea. So you are more than welcome to be with us, like, for the next test. Take it with us. Because we'll all keep each other in check. Like, it might be something that I missed that you'll be like, no, James, this is actually how it is. I'll be like, oh, you're right. And vice versa. So... And I don't think James has a problem with us taking it together. As long as we take it and pass it, I mean, he doesn't want us to cheat, but they let me take it with others. That's what I'm doing. I'm down, brother. Yeah, and that's the thing. He knew me, Ron, and Daniel were taking it all in the classroom with no one else in there. So I'm pretty sure he knew we were taking it together. And that's how I know a shop is. Like, the little time that I've worked at a shop, if I had a problem, I'd go to one of the other guys like, hey, how do you do this again? Or what am I supposed to do? Or if I have a question, like, I think that's how you do it, but isn't there another way? And so, yeah, I see nothing wrong with taking it with other people. I do not like those guys. They sound like horses when they die. Okay. Is there something here? I guess not. I've been reading the electrical chat and drivability this evening. So many things make better sense. Yeah, I bet. I know that series Parallels will get me. But once we do it in the shop, I should get a better understanding of it. And then I'm going to really try to pay attention when we start working with the scanners. Because just navigating it seems kind of tedious at first, but I know once you do it for a while, it'll be easy. We have a gold key. And a door opened up here. So that's where I gotta go. Okay. I am not done. What is that? Clearing out this floor. Oh. Before this drop was kicking my butt, now it makes so much sense. Yeah. Voltage drop is just how much volts that load is using. Man, I wish that guy was still here. This is a vendor. This is what I was going to show him. And then even things that aren't loads, for example, unwanted resistance has voltage drop. And volts and amps are in, or no, amps and ohms are inverse of each other. So if you have a lot of ohms, you have very few amps. Oh, mini boss. Gotcha. And then my thing is going to be reading diagrams and just knowing where to probe to find what. So this class is definitely going to be interesting, something I need. Amps times ohm. That's correct. Yep. So for example, let's say it's 2 ohms of resistance. And it's 3 amps. 3 times 2 is 6, so that's 6 volts. Now let's say you have a 12 volt battery. That means there's another 6 volts going somewhere else. Either you have 2 loads, as in like 2 bulbs, each bulb is 6 volts, or you have unwanted resistance somewhere. Oh shoot. Okay. Did that break it? No. Oh, there were some enemies over there. I didn't see. Okay. Wow, I'm actually getting tired. Oh, I can go this way. I'm actually getting tired, which is good. And that made very little sense until I read the chapter. Yeah. I guess the thing that's still confusing me, it was that last diagram that James drew on the board. It was the series parallel, how I think it was that one unwanted resistance that was like, what was it, 1 ohms or whatever. How it only affected one of the legs, not the other one. But it's weird because it all comes back to that spot. And I'm taking James at his word, but it's not, oh, I got hit, I wasn't paying attention. It just wasn't making sense to me. And it still doesn't. So that's one, like, I'm hoping we actually come across something like that on an actual card to see if it actually, in the real world, plays out like that. Because sometimes, like I said, because James, he's all over the place, you know, he's very busy. Sometimes he'll say something and it's actually wrong. And one of us points it out. And he's like, oh, yeah, sorry, you're right, you know. And I was thinking that was one of those cases. But according to him, he's like, no, that's actually how it is. I don't get that, you know. But we will see. Is there a break the wall somewhere here? There's not. kill that plant. Oh, I can't stand still the plant. Oh! I can't. Oh man, I died. That just shows how weak the wizard is. Thought I got run the spikes being that close, but oops, that was too close. Okay. So oh, I gotta go up and down. That's what it is. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want, if we're in class and everyone's doing kind of their own thing, we could go back to that light trainer, hook up something, and one of us, you know, if we get a DNN, we could actually like test it and stuff. Just pretend you already did the math and have you 0 voltage, and one of us is a skill steals more voltage. Now you're in the negative. Yeah, and that's what everyone's saying. But like I said, my thing is I have to see it in action to really understand it. Like I know that's how it is. I just don't like I apprehend it. I don't comprehend it. Once I see it on a car, that's kind of like with all these job sheets in the reader. I won't get it until we actually do it in the shop. So that's why I'm kind of like about the reading the job sheets. But I'm not knocking down reading the job sheets anyway. That's just how it is for me. Ooh, a button. Ooh, they open up that. That hit me? How did that hit me? Okay, let's check out this button. Ooh. My stepson got into more trouble this morning. Kid belongs in jail. What did he do this time? Going to the office at the group home he's in, installed their laptop. Got caught with it in the bathroom. I'm sure you know why he had it. Wow. All just for that. And if I remember correctly, y'all are not trying to get them back, right? Nobody can ever return home. I understand why. I mean, it's sad because like a part of me is like he just needs loving, but it sounds like he'll take advantage of that. People's tried that with him, and nothing. I mean, there's some people that you can't fix. It reminds me of the butler Alfred, and I think it's The Dark Knight when he's talking about the Joker. How he's like, there's some people that you can't fix; they just want to watch the world burn. Okay, I can go this way. Well, he needs loving, all right. That's all he wants. I got you. Right back. Alright, so that's level 3. Alright. Well, I think you would love to watch the world burn. Yeah. It's sad that there's some people like that. So now I'm just edging the map, and then once I'm done with that, I'll buy what I need from the vendors. And then I will go on to the next floor, and after that fight the boss. And then after that end the stream, because I'm actually getting tired, which is good. I was hoping to actually get tired early, because I want to get some sleep. I've already went here. I'll probably try tomorrow in between. Well, no, that's right. It's Sam, I'm doing Fall Guys. He's so capable of very evil things, brother. It's scary how capable of evil he is. Yeah. It's sad because people like that. I mean, like we know there's bad people out there, but just how bad someone can actually be is beyond disturbing. It's yeah. I mean, these are the guys that you almost got to put down, like kill, just so they don't wreak havoc on the world. Well, I've noticed I haven't seen that fly around. Hopefully it flew out. I have the window above my door open. Okay, so I think I started here when I edged. So now let me look at vendors. So level 3 offense was that one, level 4 combo. The stream is freezing and lagging, so oh man, not again. Hopefully it doesn't drop you. Because it actually like... Well, I know my roommate's here, he's gaming too. Oh, okay. He games like a warship game, a tank game. Okay. You know, I think there's only just combo and offense vendors here anyway. else is over there. Figured you live. No, I have roommates actually quite a bit. No, I do not live alone. That would be awesome. Ooh. Meteor strike. Calls upon 3 meteors to strike the ground and do 60 damage each in a large area. Yes. Ooh. 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 Okay. Alright. So let me try out this new, Oh, I did not mean to do that. Daggone it. Yeah, let me try out this new meteor strike. Let me see. Which button is it? Which button is it? Ah, so I gotta... So I gotta do this. I like it. So I'm trying to think. So up is standard. I gotta redo that one. Okay. That one. Right. Okay. Down. I'll leave the mouse wheel. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me go back to combo. To think. I wasn't going to get anything in combo anyway. Let's see. Oop. And I don't think there were any other vendors on this floor. 9. Let's see what time it is. 9:33. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I've only had a roommate once and it didn't last very long, but I've been married twice. Oh, you've been married twice. Now I'm used to roommates just from in the army. And, financially, it makes the living situation better. Daggone it. I need help bad. That hurt. First was 11 years, this one 9 years so far. So why didn't your first marriage work out? Alcohol and cheating after our first son passed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Man. Well, it seems like your second marriage is doing a lot better. Oh, I'm noticing that fly again. Should have known it was over the day he died, but I got Dylan to the estate. Okay, well, something good came out of it. Yeah, I know he's excited for that new Assassin's Creed. As soon as Sam was like, "Do any of y'all play Assassin's Creed?" I was like, "Oh." He said the magic words. Most marriage has been rocky at times, but oddly okay. Which I know a little bit of fighting is actually good. That means y'all are not walking on eggshells. But just a little bit. A lot of fighting is bad. He's such a good-hearted kid. Until he's trying to sucker punch you in the liver. Okay, this fly is pissing me off. I'm about to... Let me get somewhere safe. Right here. Give me like a few seconds. I'm just going to open my door. Let the door be open for a few minutes. And, hopefully that fly flies out. Oh, I should have done the meteor thing. Forgot about that, but I have that still. Oh, only 4 more to go. Wow. Wow. That was cool. I'm definitely going to upgrade that. For some reason, my multimeter kept OL when trying to test anything today. Never figured out why. Oh well, does that mean has something to do with resistance, right? I'm trying to remember what that means. Over limit. Okay, yeah. I think it has something to do with resistance too. Yeah. Because I know to make sure the multimeter's working, You actually want to test the leads together and see what it says. And then the next thing you do is you test, for example, the battery itself. Negative to negative, positive to positive. You should get 12 point, I think it's like 6 volts. Just trying to test the fuse. Gotcha. Ooh. I tried lead to lead, but that's all it will do. You say you're testing the fuse, right? Not where the fuse goes in the fuse box. Oh, shoot. Fuse out of the box in my hand. Okay. And I take it the fuse was working, like the link in the middle wasn't like separated or anything. Was a good fuse. Huh, I don't know then. I'm at a loss. One of those big bastards. Oh, so it was like a 30 or 40 amp fuse? Size of a $50. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 30, okay, yeah. Somewhere in there, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of learning how to work a DMM myself. Oh, he hit me. Woo! Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, man. Got something on my phone. Let's see that dang. I'll bring it tomorrow. Okay. Maybe James C can figure it out. Yeah, he should. He's good. Like, he'll probably. You probably don't even have to show him. He'll probably just tell you, oh, it's this. So. replace the battery and internal fuse on multimeter still or well. Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking it's going to, the fuse shouldn't matter. I'm thinking it's oh well anyway because there's no volts going through it. Since there's no volts, there's no amps. And its ultimate resistance is over limit. So now I'm thinking that's what that is. Like, that's actually good. That's what it's supposed to say. Once you have it, once you check it when it actually has volts and amps going through it, that's when you can actually measure the actual resistance. Because if you're measuring just a fuse, it's not live. So I'm thinking oh well is actually good. Yeah, actually I think that's it. Wow. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But everything you test that's not live should always say oh well anyway, over limit, because you can't really measure that resistance. It's ultimate resistance. I didn't turn that job sheet in yet. Is it the one you didn't finish? Okay, yeah, I just put in the answers that you had and I left what was blank, and I saved it, but I didn't submit it. Plus, I mean, I've done so much extra credit stuff, like the questions and stuff. Not getting one job sheet done, I'll be fine. Like I said, that first semester I did very few job sheets anyway, and got a 4.0. But then I do wonder, is it possible that, like, Cengage wise I didn't do good, but I was just so proactive in the shop, took initiative and all that. Cleaned up behind myself, attendance was good. I do know sometimes when you test something like that, it's reading the meter itself initially, but then it reads the fuse. And so the 0.5 could have been the meter itself, and then it was reading the fuse, and the fuse was overall. Then sometimes if you're, because I imagine with the fuse, you're probably doing this with your fingers to it. It's also reading kind of like the electricity in your fingers. I know sometimes your fingers could alter your reading. I'll have to change that to OL then. Yeah. Which, honestly, I wouldn't even worry about it. I doubt he's going to get... I doubt that he actually reads through the job sheets to see what you put down. He just sees that there's an answer there. Now, there's probably some job sheets he has certain answers memorized, and he could tell, like, well, that is a weird answer. He's like, yeah, that's a no, you know. But I have a feeling you're going to get 100. Well, not the one that you didn't finish, but, like, let's say there's one you got a wrong answer on, you'll probably get 100 on. He's just checking to see if you did it. And I also feel like the job sheet is more for people that he hasn't seen actually watch them do it in the shop. Like, if he see you do it in the shop, and you fill out a job sheet with random answers, all wrong, he'll probably give you 100. He's like, oh yeah, he did it. I watched him do it. You know? That's how I imagine it is. I want to kill this guy. I want to finish it and turn it in. Yeah. Do it the right way. Ooh. I don't think I've seen that secret before. That's cool. Anyway, I'm going to left to right. Okay. Okay, I saw that you messaged me. I'll give you the rest of the answers. Alright, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna kill that. Yeah, I've already went that way. I'm gonna finish after class tomorrow, and then I have to go to Sam's Club for a few things before I go pick up the kids. Oh, no rush. Like I said, I'll be in the same class with you tomorrow morning. After class, I'll be back home. I'll try to actually throw a stream in there. Just making a mental note for myself. Oh, okay, you're good. And after that, I go to night class. That'll be fuels. Okay, I do not have a gold key yet. Like you are now. Say, yep. You make mental notes, I make sticky notes. I have Google Calendar for almost everything. I have not tried Google Calendar. I actually just use the calendar on my phone. Which... Nah, it's not Google Calendar. I do something similar, yeah. It's just good to have everything on a list or a spreadsheet. Like the 14ers statistics and stuff that I do, I actually have on Excel spreadsheet on my computer. Which I actually got to make a new list for next year. But I missed jury duty if it wasn't cool. Ooh, that would have not been good. Ooh. Damn, I'm actually really tired. That is good. It is actually really good. Because normally, oh, good. Because normally video games don't get me tired. Oh my goodness, I'm actually scared. I'm about to die. No, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die. I need health. Okay. These guns on the new Modern Warfare 2. Oh no! Alright, let me kill. I didn't see your message, but I... Alright, now I can check. These guns on the new Modern Warfare 2 look good, brother. They do. I was looking at some of them and it's like, oh man. Like, I'm actually... It's been a while since I've been excited for a Call of Duty. back to the multimeter, checking OL. What you should have done, or maybe this is what you've done, pull out every fuse and check every fuse to see if they all say the same thing. Because I'm pretty sure now, thinking about it, OL is actually what you want. It just means that, you know, the fuse has ultimate resistance. Because I'm also thinking OL could mean an open circuit, which is actually not good. Because an open circuit is also ultimate resistance. Yeah, try to circuit break also, got the same OL. Okay, see, I'm thinking it's just because you're checking something that's not live. Which, at the same time, to check resistance, it's all got to be dead anyway. So that's what made me think maybe OL's not a good thing. Because you don't want to check resistance on a live circuit. Because you'll just mess up your own meter. Because I remember to check volts, has to be a live circuit, and it's in parallel. To check amps, it's got to be a live circuit, and you measure in series, which means you actually have to put the amp meter like a part of the circuit, as in one line. And then for ohms, you have to turn the circuit off. So theoretically, if OL means it's just not live, everything you would ever check with an ohm meter is going to be OL, and that's not the case. So OL either means it's a dead circuit, which, like I said, it's got to be dead to... It's got to be dead to check it with an ohm meter anyway. Or it's an open circuit. So... But your fuses, it sounded like they weren't open, they were just dead, because it wasn't live. So now I'm starting to overthink it. We'll just ask James tomorrow, like, what does OL mean? You know, is that good or bad? And if it's an open circuit, what would show up? Wow. That is a powerful attack. I love it. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. That's cool. Infinite resistance when reading ohms. And that makes me think that it's infinite resistance when that's what it means. Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just trying to think, does that mean that the circuit is dead or that the circuit is open? And in some cases, I mean, it's both. An open circuit is obviously a dead circuit. But then you have a dead circuit that just doesn't get power to it. But that's the thing, to check ohms, it has to be dead anyway. You don't want to check a live circuit with an ohm. And so that's where I'm kind of starting to confuse myself. Once we do it hands-on in the shop, I'll be good. to a button. Oh, reveals the boss door. Oh snap. It means there is no current running through the circuit. Okay, so that means a dead circuit. But then again, it has to be dead for you to check it anyway. So I can read and figure it out. No, you're good, you're good. I kind of figured that whenever you actually told me the definition of OL, it looked like something you pulled from like Google or the book or something. Oh, 3 more to go. Oh, I have still 3 more of those. Wow. Oh, I died again. Take me all the way back here. I'm not even sure what here is. Okay, so that's that. god. Another one, wow. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to open that already. Yeah, we will have to talk to James. I think we got it figured out. I'll ask for clarification. Yeah. The more we talk about it here, the more I'm confusing myself. I'm sure it's a lot simpler than we're making it out to be. Oh, I see a spot. Mother of all. I'm gonna go all the way around that way. Hmm. Hmm. There's somewhere to go. Oh, see it. I'll go all the way back around. All right, Jeff, you take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow in school. Shoot. Oh, change that. All right, will do. Should be off of the stream soon, so. All right, man, you take it easy. Shoot. Okay, we'll do this again. There we go. What super? Oh, yeah. I want some beer. Oh. Something else. Just run through it. Still seeing that. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm confident that's all the secrets. Finally, here we. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is there one missing? Oh. Well, while I'm back here, I guess I can check. Combo again. Yeah. Wow. Did so much damage. And that is not it, actually. Oh man, now I gotta figure out. Oh, where I gotta go with this. Where's it at? Let's see if this be it. I'm just gonna run. No, I got that one. Here we go again. So that means I've got to go through another door to figure out. Oh, I must have missed one. I never got that room. Wow. Okay. Wow. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Lich, or Lick. Not sure how you would pronounce it. Yay. Finding the boss was harder than fighting the boss. Let me repeat that again. Finding the boss was harder than fighting the boss. Alright. Now we'll end the stream.